Kicks to Chris. Picked by Horford. Here's Middleton. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fader on the way. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got 7.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Chandler is screen. Kicks it out to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
A solid beginning to this second half offensively. 3 for 4 from the floor.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. That's tipped. Horford dishes to Middleton. Over Hill. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket for Middleton.
The defense has to be better. When he gets those looks, he usually knocks them down with ease, like he did there.
McCollum kicks to Hill. Passes it to Paul. Chandler with a screen for Paul. To the paint. And the dunk by Chandler.
Chris does a nice job probing the defense off the pick and roll and finding teammates.
Picked by Horford. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Horford the pass to Holiday. Horford with the screen on Paul. Middleton for 3. Horford. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
And here is Paul. He's got 11. Chandler with the screen on Holiday. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 9. Middleton outside. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Over Udo. And the rejection by Udo. Hill with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. McCollum outside. Pick up by Hill. Over Horford. Again, the miss by Chandler.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
Back to Holiday. The pass to Chris. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Chris has got 4 points this quarter.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
It's Chandler high post. Back to Paul. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Horford. And it's Horford again missing.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held him back.
And you look at the Clippers post Chris Paul. The team is still in a position to compete.
I think they had to fill in gaps when players left, but I really like the job they've done overall. I mean, they have good inside and outside presence. Not the same, but they aren't in a horrible spot. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And the Clippers call time here. And a big story for the Bucks team is that they are slated to play their last season here at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. And then starting in 2018, they'll be playing next door at what should be a beautiful complex.
Yeah, and it was part of the plan to keep the Bucks happy and playing here in Milwaukee. Goal is to have the venue act as a new centerpiece for the downtown district, and it seems like a fantastic place to build a state-of-the-art NBA arena.
The jump hook. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Chris.
This is what your spacing is designed to do. Find cracks in the defense.
Chandler a screen. Hill a screen on Holiday. Hill left side. Shoots the 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Holiday. There's a screen by Chris. They set the pick. Horford with it. Now Chandler defending. And the rejection by Udo. Paul against Holiday. Paul kicks to McCollum. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers trail by 9. Middleton outside. Over McCollum. Middleton can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
McCollum outside. Chandler a screen. Good on the bucket. Chandler's got 8 points.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
Horford sets a screen for Fultz. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. They get it back. The dish to Holiday. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Chris throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Well, the NBA can be a superstitious place at times, Steve, with all the quirks and characters in the league. And when you played, what was the strangest game day ritual that you ever saw?
I think Harold Miner. He touched everything with his nose, his gym shoes, his wristbands, the basketballs at the free throw line, and everybody did. And I think for me, as I got older, it wasn't strange. It was out of necessity. I had to get in some kind of steam room and have all those hot pads wrapped around me just to get loose to play.
I like that story. I don't like Baby Jordan's story, though. Harold Miner, that doesn't work for me. I don't understand that. And it's Quincy Pondexter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Over to the left wing. Pick by Zeller. Decker kicks to Zeller. Over Horford. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Zeller's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks. Fultz kicks to Horford. He feeds it to Gordon. From deep, Payne grabs the board.
You know, he really is forcing it right now. This has been a frustrating night for him.
Pick by Zeller. Off the pick. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Fultz kicks to Horford. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
And Fultz is difficult to stay with in that pick and roll. Absolutely shreds the defense with his passing.
There's a good screen. Kicks it to Payne. Over Humphries, but he recovers it. Second chance shot. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, the last few seasons haven't been easy for the Clippers. They've had some of their best teams, but are clearly a cut below from contending with the other heavy hitters in the West. You wonder if the window has closed on this team.
Jeff Withey, he's checked in for Al Horford. Here's Ntilikina. Picked by Zeller. Stolen by Withy. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Lays it up and banks it in. Gordon's got 7 points in the game.
Man, he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
Dishes it to Decker. Wants to get it to Zeller and does. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Zeller's got 4 points now in the quarter. And the Clippers would look to stay in the picture, stay the course. You don't tear down a 50-win team.
You know, that's a hard decision, but they'll have to reevaluate with this new roster. It's a reshuffle, not a rebuild, but the West not getting any easier.
And the basket by Gordon.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Moore outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Fultz. 5 points in the game. That one goes in. And now just a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
And I just love when Fultz goes with that floater, showing a desire to add to his arsenal offensively.
Feeds to Zeller. And the call will be against Jeff Withy. That is his first foul of the game. Moore outside. 17-foot shot on the way. Shot by Zeller, no good. Clippers trail by 4. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Withy. And the layup's good off the glass. Withy's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Ntilikina. To the paint. Here's Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
I love the fact that Ntilikina is skilled at being a ball mover. He's got a pass-first mentality, and that's winning basketball.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Milwaukee on top. They lead. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. And the Clippers call time here.
And you can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, we've got Quincy Pondexter. Withy is out there with Humphries. And there's Fultz. And it's Brown in the shooting guard. Picked by Zeller. Moore outside. Pass to Ntilikina. Sinks the three-pointer.
Ntilikina continues to impress from deep. Definitely showing he's comfortable shooting it from beyond.
Now Fultz. Humphrey sets a pick for Fultz. Just 5 to shoot. No good on that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Decker with a screen for Zeller. That's a miss, his 5th, 8 made field goals. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. And there's the feed to Humphries. Brown kicks to Fultz. They get it again. Out to the wing. Second shot opportunity. Yes, that goes in. Fultz has got 4 points this quarter.
And Fultz, such a good shooter. The D can only do so much. I mean, I like the D, the O, just better.
Moore left side. He dishes it to Zeller. Over Humphries. Shot by Zeller, no good. Clippers trail by 3. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Fultz hits the front of the rim and out. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Humphries inside. Withy dishes to Humphries. Knocked away. Here's Ntilikina. They set the pick. Moore outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Ntilikina. Kick out to Moore. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Fultz the pass to Withy. And Humphries has it in the corner. Here's Pondexter. Los Angeles with another miss. Bucks leading by 6. Here's Ntilikina. Pick by Zeller. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And the Clippers call time here.
And Frank Ntilikina out of France, played pro ball in Germany, and a lot of fans in the U.S. might not be as familiar with him, but for NBA execs and scouts, that's their job. Ntilikina has a game worthy of their attention.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Cody Zeller. Udo comes in for Diallo. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Etuan Moore. And it's Paul in for Ntilikina. Chandler comes with the double team. Misses off the right iron. In a draft stacked with point guards, Ntilikina's court vision, Greg, might be the best of them all.
I mean, he's a true, pure point guard. At the same time, a good shooter. The length to defend wings, so that versatility makes him one of the more valuable prospects.
McCollum. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Chris has got 4 rebounds in this game. There's a screen by Chris. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Lets it go from 14.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet the opposite happened.
Paul kicks to McCollum. Pass to Udo. And it's Paul, top the key. Passes it to Decker. Fires the 3.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
And Holiday kicks to Gordon. There's a screen by Chris. Here's Middleton. Los Angeles with another miss. Timeout called the Bucks.
And the Clippers are known as a high wire act, and rightfully so with their stars. This team is also one that can at times lock it down defensively. I don't think they get enough credit for what they do on that side of the ball.
Milwaukee leading by 8. Paul outside. It's McCollum on the wing. Over Gordon. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Paul. And that's now 21 points for C.J. McCollum. Horford kicks to Middleton. There's a screen by Chris. Gordon with no one around. And the Clippers miss again. And here is Paul. He kicks it to Decker. Back to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Udo. And Udo with the stuff.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And Holiday kicks to Chris. There's the dish to Horford. Chandler with the steal. 3-on-3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
I mean, clearly not on the same page right there. You hate to give away possessions.
Clippers trail by 12. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Paul. Pass to Chris. Middleton outside. He feeds it to Horford. Looking to end the run. The rebound by the Bucks. Chandler's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Decker can't hit. LA has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. There's a screen by Chris. Middleton outside. Puts up a 3. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. Chandler's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
Paul kicks to McCollum. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Over Holiday. Udo dishes to McCollum. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Timeout called the Bucks. Steve, they say the defense wins championships. Talk about the value of communication on the floor when it comes to a team playing great team defense.
I think, Kevin, for fans, and especially young kids out there, watch the great teams, the teams that are winning championships. They communicate. The teams that are not winning, you can see on the bench, not a lot of guys are talking. You don't see communication with players and coaches. The teams that win, they are constant chatter about making the right play and also criticizing each other, but constructive criticism.
Did you learn that watching other teams that were great as they were at the top of their game and you guys were a developing team and you were a developing player?
I think for me, at a young age, getting a chance to watch the Detroit Pistons, being from Detroit, hanging around Joe Dumars, Isaiah Thomas, and obviously the late, great Chuck Daly, they were in constant communication, and they won, so that helped me be able to develop my communication skills.
They set the screen. Chandler a screen. The drive by Paul. Over Fultz. And again, the Bucks miss. Clippers trail by 10. Horford with the screen on Paul. Fultz the pass to Middleton. No good on the triple.
And that's rough. He did have 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Paul with the ball. Chandler a screen. Kicks it out to McCollum. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And now 24 points for C.J. McCollum. The drive by Gordon. Over McCollum. And it's Gordon missing.
He was all alone. Looks like he gets a little too relaxed. He has to maintain his focus.
Chandler a screen. Udo kicks to Chandler. Here's Paul. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
The way CP3 knives through the defense and get these mid-range shots is remarkable. Just a genius player.
Here's Fultz. Off target from outside. Milwaukee leading by 15. Kicks to Paul. There's a good screen. Chandler a screen. And it's blocked by Gordon. And they'll keep possession. Jacks up a three. Again, the miss by Paul.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bucks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Chris Paul.
He plays with such intelligence, creating good angles for the pass, hitting guys where they can do something with it, trying to make the most of every possession tonight.
Gordon outside. Again, the miss by Gordon.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
This is to Decker. From the arc. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Middleton. Middleton on the wing. Chris pass to Gordon. Back to Chris. Over in the corner, Fultz. For three, Middleton connects from three-point range. Middleton's got it back down to within single digits for Los Angeles. And so the Bucks take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.